Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma with me, Bring It Down. Let's meet with the
It will
Duke.
be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours.
Hear the Duke's directive.
This is a high honor, Arisen. See, you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete. You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt. If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it before you come to see the Duke, sir. I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks, and you will be asked to return your license to the worm hunt. Knowing that, are you prepared to see His Grace now?
Yes.
You are quite certain? No tasks left incomplete? No need for the license to the hunt?
Yes.
Understood. Then pray, enter the castle, sir. A guide awaits within to see you to His Grace.
It only fails the 4 quests you get from him for the worm hunt. Not side quests. Excluding the quests that expire once you reach certain stages of the game. Regulations forbid pawns from entering the Duke's castle. Oh, I wonder why. When you visit the castle, your pawns will wait outside and rejoin you when you leave. How suspicious. Almost missed that. Oops. Oh, shucks. You really would think that Levitate would prevent you from taking fall damage like that. Alright, let's check out the... Ooh. Oh, thought these were lootable. Never mind. Check out the other side before we enter the palace. Thought that one crate was a chest. Probably wouldn't have bothered with that run had I known that it wasn't. Alright, I think we're good to enter. Be with Duke Edmund Dragonsbane. I don't recall if his name has been mentioned yet in the game, but that's his name. What? I wasn't anywhere near you.
Farewell.
What?
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of court. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favor with the leviathans within. Oh, tut tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Hello. You have the option of taking off the hat. I elected not to.
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Grancis shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
Alright, let me take this off. Wait, can you take it off yet? I thought that you could. Maybe I was mistaken.
Arisen, I would speak with you. Privately.
Alright, hear him out.
This is not the place. 'Tis a conversation best had after dark. Meet me in the courtyard by night.
Well, it is nighttime, so... Get walking, buddy. We can't go in here yet. Oh, we can. Take those, thank you. And that. There's a gather spot in here somewhere. Never mind. There it is. I know you can find one of those in here somewhere.
All through my reign, I foresaw the coming of this danger. And so I gathered men into armies, stones into strongholds. I readied for war. And then you, Arisen. You came to us, and the dragon with you.
Seems a little accusatory.
Pray, think on the meaning of that, and of your duty.
The sovereign of this land ill comprehends the urgency of the danger it faces. This eve's empty pomp is ample proof. All gaiety, without a hint of real concern. I'll allow, 'tis well understandable. A people numbed by 2 generations of peace cannot be expected to know true resolve. 'Tis a lesson taught by fire and sacrifice. Pray let his grace learn before the fire takes all. But I ought not speak in such bold terms before his grace.
Arisen. Hail, sir. It seems you truly stand apart from the rest of us. Some sneered when I presented the Hydra's head. Said it was your feat alone that won it. In truth, I cannot deny it. I had no hand in it. 'Tis plain fact. But what of the enlistment corps then? What meaning does our fealty hold? I have no answer to give my men. To give myself.
He'll go no further. He'll go no...
That's a guy that I did not run into outside, who acted like I did. Don't think he could stop me in a fight. If push came to shove, of course. Those, thank you. Alright, they have some skeleton keys back in the stash. Not that necessarily worth coming down here to loot these cells, but couldn't hurt. All turned around. Alright. Hey, dude.
Ah, you've come. You must forgive me the secrecy. The matter demands it, I assure you. I dare not speak it aloud, so pray, listen close. Truth be told, I have long traveled the land in secret, keeping watch over the Duke's army. Now I feel my investigation has borne fruit. One company has amassed supplies far beyond their need. Their regimen of training, too, defies comparison. His Grace must know of this, thought I, and so drafted a letter to send the moment I found a courier I could trust. But fate is cruel, sir, and the pack I'd placed the letter was snatched by monsters out on the roads. If someone should find that missive, and its contents become known to the public, morale will crumble. What's more, a secret serves use only so long as it stays hidden. Their treason will be more easily foiled if they do not expect the Duke to know of it. The letter must be found. Surely you understand, sir. I would ask you to find it, and retrieve it here, to me. Naturally, His Grace cannot openly compensate you for this task, but I shall gladly pay you out of my own pockets, should you succeed. Make us speed your steps, sir. I was traveling the roads when I was attacked. Came from the air, swooping down long enough to snatch up my pack. Like as not carried it back to their nest. Though where that may be, I know not. The mountains near the Great Wall are nest to many a flying creature, though. Perhaps there is the best place to start.
Okay. Ah, that he's paying us from his own pocket, though. Huh? Gotta keep it hidden from the Duke. Maybe.
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this. Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no? Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir. Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior.
I'm a sorcerer, actually. Warrior is a different class. Oh, gotta speak to his agent. Oh, he's outside. Never mind.
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Soren at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache. But I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
I'll do what I can.
I've gained quest knowledge. Let us make for the hills near the Great Wall.
pains me to burden you, busy as you are with the royal orders, but there is aught I would speak of with you. 'Tis a cause of worry, though I speak only for myself and not as Chamberlain. Might I beg a moment?
Hear him out.
Skeletons have been sighted near the capital these past few days. Elsewhere, I've had no end of reports of secret meetings among the zealots of salvation. I cannot help but see the two as intertwined, though I have no evidence to prove it. Still, I'll be damned if I allow their kind to go corrupting the minds of good people for want of evidence. Arisen, I ask this as a favor. Will you look into these events and hunt out any thread that connects them? I believe I've learned where the cult meets. I've made note of it on your map. I ask you begin your search there. Go, and learn what you can.
I'll see what I can do. Chamberlain didn't give me a quest. Let me go back and talk to him real quick. And there's a couple other quests we can pick up.
No use struggling.
What?
Do as you're told, and a bit of coin will buy you freedom. I've no love of crowds, and less still of unwanted chatter. Pray, move along, sir.
I don't know what law I broke.
Let us make for the hills near the Great Wall.
That's a little tedious.
Well met, sir.
Alright, can I return and speak to the Chamberlain? Or will I get arrested again? I'm pretty sure he has a quest waiting for me. This stage, I could be mistaken.
How did you fare, Fisher Knight?
You are to see me for your assignments, and no one else. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves your full and immediate attention. Pray, make your choice, sir.
Alright, aid the Corps on a hunting expedition.
No doubt you're aware the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every stripe. The threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died. A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. It is no perfect solution, but it is a start. I would ask you to join them, sir.
Why not?
There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Gran Soren being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin. It is not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites. And now it seems they are prepared to face the beast. They stand in wait outside the castle gate. Go and speak with them for further detail. I fear this may be a long battle, sir. May the Maker be your shield. You are to see me for your... I speak... Pray, make your choice, sir.
Gather evidence for an important trial.
You've a stake in this, and a right to hear, sir. You know of Fornival, aye?
I do.
He is among the wealthiest of Gran Soren's merchants, though now he stands to lose all. He is accused of a litany of crimes. I would beg a favor, if you've the time.
Yeah, sure thing.
It seems Fornival was as busy in his underground dealings as in his honest work. His bill of crimes includes bribery, fraud, abduction, the selling of secrets, even collusion with salvation. The inquest continues as we speak. Should the present tide prevail, he will likely be found guilty and put to death. Opinions are split, however, on the credibility of the present proofs and testimonies. A few days yet remain before the matter is decided. I ask that you go and gather what facts you can. Any proof is welcome, be it evidence or testimony. Aught that clearly shows his guilt or innocence. Justice must be done, and for that, we've need of the truth.
Alright, and the previous quest we did for Vornival will come into play for this quest. For now, I think there's a couple more quests we can pick up in the city.
Let us make for the hills near the Great Wall.
Well met, sir.
Someone in the castle must be the Knights Champion. But who?
Here now, warrior such as yourself seeks always finer weapons, yeah? If you aid me in a small matter, you shall have access to weapons both fearsome and powerful. What do you say?
Yeah, hear him out.
Excellent. So, have you heard tell of the master weaponsmith in these parts? His talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough beast and sells only to a chosen circle of clients. For such patrons, he gifts an idol to make his favour known. I must gain such an icon and access to his wares no matter what the cost. It's often been said you possess a talent for discovery. Secure me a figurine, and I shall provide weapons the likes of which you have never dreamed. What say you? Will you help? The master works all. You can't go. Come again.
Does the Arisen?
An idol by the maker. Give it here. Quite simple, isn't it? But no matter. I shall make for the weaponsmith with all speed. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, Arisen. When next we speak, you shall find my selection quite more to your liking. The master works. Come again.
And what of the pressing contest between Arisen and Dragon?
Yeah, I don't remember.
And we listen for...
Me, I've not iron and steel. The master works all. You can't.
I think we give him multiple idols. Hopefully it's not just the one. Either way, he has new equipment. Oh no, we're gonna change her vocation here in just a second, so actually let's not even bother with this yet.
You know of the witch that lives in those woods? Have your pick.
Got a few things to do before we leave town again. Let's go ahead and...
What will it be today?
clear out some of this stuff.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Alright, for her, she should have access to... We're gonna afford this now. A little strength augment.
What will it be? Have your pick. Any you like.
Alright, can turn into a warrior for a bit. I have better stuff, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. No reason to fret. Does need a bit of ring, though.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come against. Have your pick. What will it? Have your pick. What will it be today?
Alright, Pommel Strike's pretty good. Upward Strike I'm not as worried about, but we'll grab it anyway. My core skills, Devastate, extends a chain of one-handed sword slashes across a broader range. Eviscerate, withdraws the blade with a sweep after stabbing the target. I'm just going to grab those. Augments a Bastion. Red reduces damage sustained in physical attacks. Not too bad for a pawn to have equipped. So warriors are often considered the weakest class in the game because, unlike every other class, they can only have 3 skills equipped instead of 6.
What will it? Have your pick. Any you like. Come against.
Also, a lot of the attacks are very slow and they can't parry without a specific skill equipped. I need to check these notice boards real quick as well. So then we'll check the notice boards and we'll probably call it an episode. So these are all escort quests. I'm not going to do these yet. Might start those next episode. We'll see. I might do the Griffin fight first. Alright, let's go check the Pawn Guild. We have to return to Casardis, check out the encampment for quests, as well as the inn. There's also a couple quests in Casardis to take care of.
Pawn Guild stands ahead. It is a gathering place for my kind.
Hear the conversation. By the way, we have another quest back in Witchwood.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Alright, these are mostly just killing stuff, so we'll grab these. Put the eye out. Deep beneath the Shadow Fort, 'tis said to lurk a Cyclops mantled in the armor of 1,000 warriors, each fallen at the monster's hands. Should any brave soul manage to slay the beast, I shall gift them with a treasure of my own. Blood and Thunder. Even those who survive a phantasm's lightning are said to be plagued evermore by ill will and disquiet. Perhaps the rage that animates those fell creatures takes hold of their victims as well. It's clear the haunting by the water god's altar must be stopped. Dead weight. I took up work slaying revenants for the Abbey, but I was bested. I know my limits well, and those stout undead are a force I cannot overcome. I beg you, go and stop them in my stead. Depression. It is the sworn duty of all who serve the Duke to leave no threat to the safety of Grancis' people unquashed. Patrol the land and see these beasts undone. 25 crows. That should be easy in Witchwood. Seems like the youth of today have no desire for the life of a weapons merchant. In a perfect world, I'd have an apprentice to run my errands, and in truth, I've had more than a few. Sadly, their skill at metalwork rarely transfers to skills staying alive in the... I think we've read that one before. And Swamp Things, kill 10 Sulfur Sporians. Sorry, my cat's making noise in the background. It's distracting me. The Saurians grow ever wilder in the noisome swamplands known as the Fedor, west of the capital. We cannot allow them to continue unchecked. Talk of phantasms in the region means you'd best arm yourself against Thundershock ere setting out. Sorry, I spawned apart there. My cat was making a lot of noise in the background, and I couldn't focus on reading.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild.
Alright, so we have a lot of quests to do. We still need to go back to Casardis and look for more. I need to get new pawns as well, because we don't have a proper fighter now. Alright, I'm going to call the episode here. In the next one, we'll enter Casardis, look for more quests, and also swap out our pawns, since we're also a couple levels higher than these ones. And I like to have a proper fighter, just to draw enemies' attention when they can. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.